the most important things in a person's life is their physical well-being, which is why people exercise daily in order to obtain a healthy lifestyle. But what we're not told is to also exercise our mind, because just as important as our body, our mind is too. Greetings all judges and audiences, my name is Tia Yin.
My name is Dolly.
And we are here to bring to you PAUSE, a mental health website aiming to assist people who are currently suffering from emotional disorder. I believe we have all asked for help at least once in our life, and will most likely get the response saying, your problem isn't as serious as mine, so you gotta man up and solve it on your own. Sounds familiar? A prime example, on July 5th this year, a Hong Kong singer named Coco Lee decided to end her life. Not only was she famous, but also beautiful and rich, but those things weren't enough to make her happy. It is stated what she really needed was someone to talk to, but she got none, as no one was willing to take her seriously. Another example would be our expats saying they've also been dealing with this problem for years and have no idea where to get help nor if it's affordable for them or not. This shows that mental health in Cambodia is highly neglected. Now let's look at the bigger picture. According to WHO and BBC, we found that at least 1 in 8 people will be affected by these mental illnesses at some point of their lives, ranging from the age 18 to 35 years old. That equals to the number 917 million people worldwide and the death rate of 14.3% among the diagnosed. In recent years, we found that due to COVID-19 and inflation, the number rose significantly to an estimate of 25% in just a year. Whereas in Cambodia, we found that 40% of our population are also affected by this issue. And we found that only approximately 68 hospitals and clinics offer mental services. That means 1 hospital per 98,000 of patients across the country. Because this lack of accessibility is what led us to the creation of PAUSE. The special thing about us is, 1, we provide all the information needed to understand about mental illnesses, which includes the variety of it, how it's formed, symptoms, and where you can get help. 2, we are more like a community, meaning just by signing up, you'll be a part of us. You'll get access to functions such as posting, asking questions, and talking to people who are going through similar things as you are to ensure that you are not going through this alone. Last but not least, Last but not least, our prices are shown on our tier list, which means you get 1 free checkup after signing up. It is to help guide you on which type of therapy will be best suited for you. And once you are ready to accept our help, you can book a session with us by choosing one between these 2 options, either online or in-person therapy. Please note that other expenses aside from our session will be the responsibilities of the user. And once you are ready to accept our help, you can book a session with us and it will lead you to the next page where prices are shown, and it varies depending on the type of therapy you choose. It can either be a counselor, a psychotherapist, or a psychologist.
Okay, allow me to choose what makes us so great. So first, we are confidential. In terms of this, confidential, when you sign up immediately, you have to agree to our term and condition, which will ensure the privacy for both user and therapist, making sure that no part of the conversation that is talked with our app will link to third-party user. Secondly, we are professional. In terms of this, you will check out, we will ensure that only qualified therapists that are checking up with you throughout your process of healing. Thirdly, we are affordable. How are we able to be affordable? At the moment, PAUSE is the most affordable app that is available for the population. And we intend to use app revenue to help offset the price even further to ensure that therapy is not only available for the rich and wealthy, but also for everybody around Cambodia as well. So, through our analysis, we have found that, again, PAUSE is the most affordable out out of the currently existing solutions for Cambodia. Secondly, we are localized. We are available in both English and in Khmer. So people that are unable to understand English can still use our app, making sure that they are able to get the help they need. Secondly, we are available. We know how hard it is, and when we are suffering from mental illness, even just getting out of bed is such a very hard thing to do. So with just an internet connection and your phone, you're able to seek out the help that you need. What's the best, what's made us so special is that we have a sense of community. People have gone through similar experiences too, and as well as know what you're going through, you can talk to them and understand and know that you're not alone. So our business model is commission-based. We will take 10% of every session, which leads to average of $2.5 per revenue. If we time by the amount of people that is currently are sick or mentally ill in Cambodia, which is 6.6 million people, which will probably be projected our revenue as around $16 million and $59. But even if you're able to just get 10% of this revenue, that would still be $1.6 million for as a revenue. So, and not only that, in the near future, if you're able to get around 1 million page view per month, we will be able to generate around a revenue of $5,000 a month, which will then, this money, which will then use to offset the price of the therapy session, ensuring that it's available to all. So, when you're at the end, when you're at the edge of the world and when you find yourself at the edge of the world and lost, please remember to take a step back and resume your life with pause.
Wow.
Lastly, I would like to say thank you for everybody that is in my team for ensuring making this possible, and especially thank you for the director and Mr. Satnat for helping bring SmartStart. And lastly, we would like to thank Mr. Vanessa for helping us throughout the process. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Really attractive too, and yes, especially the name, very short but clear. It means like we do not pause. Yeah, we need to pause. Yeah. So yes. For my opinion, that is a good thing that come your idea to develop this business idea, because as you said, you have mentioned in the earlier slides that now many people they get stuck in their lives of depression, especially yeah. So it's kind of what we can help them. And I hope this idea will come through and people will use your business. So come to the mentor. What you have any comment or question, please? Amata or Tulam first, because you have been you're waiting. Yes.
Thank you for your presentation. At the moment, before that, I also talk in my also. Can you speak Khmer?
They both speak Khmer.
Okay, yes. And the good point in this presentation, you also include the survey. So, and one more thing, your slide also good, and the design also good. But could you tell me more about the competitor, slide competitor?
Yes.
About traditional.
Yes, so traditionally, the most popular hospital that you have heard, I'm sure all of you, is Russian Soviet Mental Hospital, which is, okay, you have its basis in Phnom Penh. So if you're outside of Phnom Penh, what are you going to do about it? Secondly, localized. It is localized as in that there are people like a doctor there that is able to speak Khmer and help them get all the mental patient they need. But it's not available every time because there is a limited number of beds there. So they can only hold so many patients. So if you came to a point where, for example, after COVID, the number of patients increased, if you were there and then there were no beds, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Secondly, they don't have a community available for you. So when you go there, you're going to be all alone, knowing that you don't know what happened, you're scared, and that it's only going to make it worse. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jacob.
Amrita, please.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. Nice slide, nice prototyping. I think you did a lot of insights into how this works. You guys know TPO, right? Yeah, I saw you guys put the data from there. I think you should put TPO up here based on sensitivity instead. So I have a quick question regarding to getting people on board because you know, like people who are mentally unstable or those who have mental illness, it's difficult to get them. Like you have mentioned, it's even difficult for them to even get out of the bed. So how do you get people to use this app? What's your strategy? How can you get them to, hey, use our app to feel better?
We talked long and hard about this, and from our survey, we came to the conclusion that people are suffering from mental illness ranging from the age of 18 to 35 years old. And we also came to the conclusion that most people that are suffering with it, the most active app or like social media they use is TikTok. And so as such, we're planning to promote our content through like TikTok is going to be the main source, but obviously other social media such as Facebook, other platforms as well. So we hope not only that, but we also planning to, as I mentioned, there's a community. So people in the community can spread out word from mouth to mouth and then ensuring that, hey, I have a friend, they use this app, you should maybe join in, it doesn't cost anything, it's just sign up, check out, and then see if you get the help you need starting the process. Yeah. We want to make it as easy as possible to get started, that's why.
You also mentioned a lot on community. So what does the community do? Is it just a forum where you post stuff to discuss, or like how does it work?
Yes, something similar like that. So it's going to be a community base where people can post out, like for example, I'm feeling unwell today. Is there anybody that have gone through similar experience? Are we feeling valid? Is there anybody that I can talk to? So then there will be other people that active user on the forum as well, so they can talk to each other and then help communicate with each other to like knowing that what you're feeling is valid and it's not strange. So maybe you should start getting help you need.
Another question. Sometimes for people who have like depressions or those who have like mental illness, they know that they have this problem and they know where to find help. Specifically, they know that, hey, I need to go and get help from experts. They know that, but they could not do it because it's, you know, like they cannot find themselves to do it. So how does this help in a sense of getting people to go get that help?
I think it's one of the reasons why they're not getting help is because they are not sure where or exactly how. From my experience, I've also been diagnosed with it. There was time when I thought about ending it all, trying to find help just anywhere, from friends, from apps, or anything, but I couldn't find any. So I believe if you really are struggling with it, you really want help.
Do you have any estimate about how much it costs your business?
So we have a rough estimate, but it's not 100%
Okay,
rough estimate. We calculate that without taking our share of any salary, it's just the cost of starting up alone, with our design, everything, we will mostly do it by ourselves. So it will cover you roughly around $1,000 to $1,500 just for the setup, not including like hosting and that sort of stuff, just for the setup. So if we can take around $2 and $2 per client, divided by 1,000. So we roughly estimate around like we need around 333 hours per month in order to break even. But this will be around 12 hours, 10 to 11 hours a day, which is about, I know, but this is only in the first few chapters of the company. We are hoping that the more active user, the more we're able to generate, again, ad revenue from that, which will, again, help offset not only the price, but also our own ensuring like break even and revenue stream in the future as well.
Okay. Yes, that's all. For now,
I actually have a question to be fair. But first of all, it's a very good project. I'm very proud of you guys have done this. It's an impactful project. You know, it's a real problem. I was shocked. I learned a lot from you guys, a lot from your research, from your survey, from what you have explored. So I'm surprised, just like you. But I witnessed the same on Facebook within the last 6 months. There were a lot. Just in Siem Reap alone, there were 3 cases committed suicide. That's number one. And number 2, this is called, because you mentioned about helping the poor as well, and this is to some extent is called inclusive business. It's not a product for everyone, but you include everyone, you know. And it's a very catchy phrase at the very end. Can you go to the very end? It's a very nice slogan, you know. In order to resume your life, you need to pause it, you know. So that was good. The last one. Yeah, that one. Resume your life, because resume and pause is the opposite, which it's a very catchy phrase. My question now, yeah. How are you going to identify or find resources to help the patient? Because I don't know, I haven't done research, maybe you have done research, that how many psychologists are there in Siem Reap and in Phnom Penh and so on and so forth? Because your main problem, your figure, it seems to be a huge market, but are you going to have enough people to serve the market?
As the research found out that it's quite shocking, I know. It's approximately 60 people across the country, and 60, for every psychologist.
Good luck to get 60 to serve 60
Yes,
million.
exactly. That's why, because not only that, I'm sure you and everybody else, mostly in our generation, when we older generation, we don't pay too much attention to psychology. It's not a main issue to them. So it's quite really hard to get people on board, especially qualified therapists, which is something we've been looking into and trying to find a way to get more qualified psychiatrists, or even trying to encourage the younger generation to study psychology to help not only themselves but also everybody around them.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time and your presentation. That's enough time for the next. Yeah. Thank you and wish you.